Namaste everyone there, and a very warm welcome to you all to our virtual classroom again, and it's an English class. I hope you all know what is the topic for today. So what's the topic for today? Today it's listening text. So listening to the audio, as listening is always purposeful, you are ready for, I think you are all are ready for it. Please turn page number 125, and it's a preference, it's about the preference between teaching or business. Okay, now it's the same page from your book, means same picture from your book. So do you see who are they, means can you find, do you know who are they? So what profession do you think they do or they carry out? So the first one, obviously, who is she? She is a teacher, because so as I am standing here, the woman is also standing. She is a teacher wearing glasses, and there is a marker in her hand, and she is in front of a board. Yes, so who is she? She is a teacher, no doubt. She is a teacher. Okay, and what next? Who do you think the man is? The man is a, okay, maybe you are making lots of guesses. Who is he? He is a businessman, okay? He is a businessman. Maybe some of you have different opinion. So he could look like a person working in an office, but he is a businessman. Maybe he is now he is there with his computer making records of the business transactions. Okay, students, now, so before we go to our text, I would like to show you, means first we need to do some questions here, pre-questions. Are you ready for it? It's the same questions from your book, page 125. There are 3 questions, and what does the questions say here? Look at the pictures and discuss answers to the following questions. So hope students are listening to me very attentively. So which profession do you prefer, business, teaching or business? Why? So what is your choice? What is your preference? Preference means something that you like most. Yeah, you like all, but if you like something most, that is you have preference for that or for it. So which profession do you prefer, teaching or business? So maybe some of you thinking of teaching, or maybe some of you are thinking of business. So why? So obviously, if you ask me the question, I will go with the teaching. So okay, first now here it says why. If you go with teaching, why? So why do you prefer teaching? Which profession do you prefer, you like most? So if teaching, if you like most, maybe some of you have lots of ideas why you like teaching. Why teaching? So because of many reasons. So many of you may go with teaching because of many reasons. So teaching, why teaching? Because in teaching we have an opportunity of learning new things every day. Yeah, because to top up our knowledge, to update our knowledge, teachers always go through different materials. They go through means on YouTube. They get materials on YouTube, websites, different books, even from their friends, from colleagues as well. So new learning every day. Teacher has an opportunity of new learning. Yes, to update their knowledge. Okay, and next, what is the next point? Maybe some of you are thinking of that, because it's the strength of every profession. No matter which profession you like to conduct or carry on, what do you do? So for every professions are made because of teachers. Yeah. So whether you want to be a doctor or an engineer or different things, computer engineer or many, means for all kinds of professions. So teacher is the only person who make or who prepares manpower for them. Okay. So it is the strength of every profession. Okay. So what next? So So apart from book knowledge, yeah, teacher also imparts moral lessons. So book knowledge is good for your personal career, but moral life, you should be morally means good, yeah, to be a good citizen in society. So teacher is the, I think teacher is the profession, so who prepares manpower for it. Or apart from book knowledge, he or she also gives you what? Moral lesson, because for a good person you must have both knowledge, means book knowledge, as well as moral knowledge, because you can't live without society. So in society you should be a good, you should be a moral, means morally sound people. Okay, next, now maybe now you have, many of you have different opinion about it. Maybe some of you go with business. Now why do you think you want to go with business, or why do you think you prefer business? Okay, those who enjoy risk, they want to go go for business, yeah. So those who enjoy risk, because you have to deal with lots of people, yeah, lots of people. Every day you have to be think about make records of loss and profit. Is that clear? So enjoys, those who want to enjoy risk, they go with business. Or teaching, of course, teaching is also a risky job. Enjoys teaching. What next point is coming to your mind? Do you think is about business? So those who want to earn profit, means much profit, earn profit. So you go with business. And obviously those who enjoy table work, they also do business. Okay, if you enjoy table work, do business. Okay, it is up to you which profession do you prefer. There is no something wrong in means teaching or business. It is up to you which profession you prefer, or which profession do you think you find you enjoy. Okay, and okay, now let's deal with the second point, means second question. What are the opportunities and challenges of the teaching profession? So opportunities, what, because of what things, yeah. So you means, what are the opportunities of teaching? Are you thinking? Are you making are you thinking of the points? Okay. So opportunities. So what are the opportunities do you think it has got? So opportunities in teaching, I think maybe you have the same opinion. Means teachers have very close relationship with their students, close relationship, because of multiple roles that a teacher plays in a classroom. Sometimes he is not only a teacher, but also a model, but also a manager, okay, comedian. Sometimes he or she has to be a comedian, sometimes an actor, okay, guardian as well. So because of I think this is an opportunity, yeah. So opportunity means now because of multiple roles that a teacher, multiple roles, yeah, because of multiple roles, yeah, and new learning every day as well. This is also an opportunity, yeah. So new learning every day. So as I have already told you that the teacher makes they go on they go for on YouTube, yeah, they turn on YouTube and websites, different materials, teaching materials, magazines to enhance their knowledge. So it's it's the profession where we can enhance our learning, or we always get an opportunity for new learning. So multiple roles. What else do you think? Okay, learning through experience, learning by doing as well. So every day, so we go to the class and we learn from students as well. So every day means there is a what? There is means learning by experience or learning by doing. Okay. Now obviously these are the opportunities. Okay. Okay, next. Now the same question says challenges. What do you think are the challenges? So challenge means, now I think you all know that challenge, yeah, something that you do for your betterment. Okay, challenge, okay, challenge, chunauti. So challenge, so what are the challenges? So learning, new learning is a challenge. Yeah, so you should be very you should update yourself always. That's a challenge for you. So learning new things, or let's say new things for what? For what? For to meet students' interest, or let's say their level. So the teacher should be always think of how well he or she could do for the better teaching. So not only regarding imparting teaching contents. So what would be the best material for them? What would be the best evaluation process to for them? So learning new things to meet. So to meet students' needs, desires, or level. To meet students need, okay, or let's say level or desire, etc. Yeah, and what could be the other one? Learning challenges. So other could be now new learning. Now some of you may think that because of many copies or checking copies is also a challenge for us. Okay, checking copies, and sometimes we have to have much tolerance and patience. So and these are also the challenges, I think. Okay, students, now the third question that your book says to answer, that is, which profession does Bibas prefer? Why? Which profession and why? So now first, for this purpose, we need to answer this question, first we need to go through the audio. So are you ready for it? So okay, students, before that I would like to show you some words that you may find tough or that may be unfamiliar to you. So preference, I think you already know. So because you had grammar class on it, preference means a strong like. Suppose you have you have two alternatives and you like both of them. Now which do you prefer? Suppose you like, if someone says, do you want to have coffee or tea? You say, I prefer tea to coffee. If you like tea most, then you say, I prefer tea to coffee. Yeah, preference means a strong liking. Okay, strong liking. A strong liking. It's noun. Prefer is verb. Preference, noun. Recognition. So recognition means identification. Pahichan. Identification. Okay. And prestigious. Now the work is very prestigious, means the work is honored, or let's say respected. Okay. Respected. So cope with. So we should cope with the problems, means we need to face, है ना, सामना गर्ने. Okay. Cope with means meet. Okay. Next, stimulating. So something that is very stimulating means something that is very exciting. Okay. Okay. Exciting, inspiring, tremendous. So tremendous means great. Okay, great, extraordinarily great. And global means, you know, global, worldwide. Brihat, worldwide. Okay, worldwide. Okay, students, these are the, I think these are, maybe many of you know all of these or some of these anyway. So I found it to mention, I found what to mention it, worth mentioning it. Okay. So students, so now are you ready for the text? So there are some questions that you should answer. Okay students, first before we listen to that audio, first let's go through the questions in depth. So study time, listen to the conversation and tick the correct alternatives. You have two types of alternative, means two questions. One is multiple choice and the other is true false. Okay, multiple choice, in multiple choice you are given 4 choices there. Out of them you have to select the correct one. So listen to the conversation and tick the correct alternatives. Biv has recently left his what? Job, school, college, home. So he has recently left. So you have to find out one, correct one out of these. Bivas has a choice between teaching and office work, teaching and business, business and office work, teaching and cooking. So it means that you can simply guess that in the audio we will find the people discussing about two profession. So two profession. So and one of the speaker is Bivas. Okay, Bivas thinks that teaching is a job. So teaching is a what kind of job? Boring. So boring, risky, monotonous, prestigious. What is the opinion? So which of these opinions is of Bivas? Bivas opinions. Okay, in the past, payment, you know the meaning of payment? Yes, salary. Payment was not attractive in business, teaching, office work, cooking. Means in the past, not, it is not talking about present time. Okay, in the past, so payment was not attractive in which of these professions? Okay, Seema prefers business because there is a variety in it. It is more challenging. It is stimulating, exciting, inspiring. It is stimulating. It is more prestigious. Now, one of the speakers is Bivas, the other is Seema. You can make it is a simple guess that you can make. So now she prefers business. Reason what? The variety, because of variety, or because of challenge, or because it is stimulating, or because of prestige. Okay, so why? So you have to just tick mark. Next is, so again listen to the conversation again and decide whether the following statements are true or false. Now you just need to decide whether the statements, 5 statements are here, so whether they are true or false. Just write true or false against them. So it is in the past the teacher's salary was not high. So in the past teacher's salary was not high. So I think you understand its meaning. पहिला चाहिँ टिचरको salary चाहिँ high हुन्थेन पहिला है. So is it true or false? You have to decide. Means after listening to the audio. So business is not as risky as teaching. Means business is not risky. As risky as teaching. So what does the speaker says there? So you have to find it. So teaching requires a great sense of responsibility. Is it true or false? So sense of responsibility, I think you know its meaning, जिम्मेवारी. So teaching requires a great sense of responsibility. Seema prefers teaching. So does she want to go with teaching or business? Does she prefer teaching or business? So you have to find it. Is it true or false? Seema believes that we need to choose the job which we enjoy doing. So what is her opinion about choosing a particular means profession? So what does she say? Is it her opinion or not? You have to find it. Okay students, I would like to tell you one more thing, that just get ready with your pencil and don't worry even if you miss the answer, because we have some more time to correct it. We will listen to the audio again, and it's not a test, it's just a practice. So just get ready with your pencil and I will play the audio for 4 times. For when you listen to the audio for the first time, try to do only this, because you may be lost if you try to find out the answer, means if you go for deciding whether they are true or false. So first do this one when I play it for the first time, and when I play it for the second time, do this one. Okay. Okay students, I hope you all are ready now. Seconds long audio. Are you ready? Here we go.
Grade 10, Unit 11. You'll hear a conversation between two friends about their preference between different jobs.
Hello, Bibash.
Hi, Seema.
You've just left college, haven't you?
Yes.
What are you going to do?
Well, it looks like a choice between teaching or going into business, and
Ah,
I think I'd much prefer teaching. Because, well, it's a prestigious job. You'll get international recognition, too.
but Bibash, teacher's pay is not similar to business.
No, it used to be, teaching pay used to be very bad, but it's much improved now.
Really?
Of course.
Oh, but I mean, wouldn't you get bored with the same routine year after year teaching the same material to children and...
And that's another thing. It wouldn't be anything as risky as business. Teaching is extremely stimulating. It's new every day. I'm sure I'd enjoy it.
But I mean, there's so much variety in business. I mean, look at my job. I'm dealing with people and their problems. There are new situations to cope with all the time.
Well, maybe, but take responsibility. The you don't need as great as a sense of responsibility for your kind of work as you do in teaching. Teaching all those children, all those parents, not to mention the other teachers.
I think there's a tremendous number of differences between teaching and business, and Bibash, really, it's just up to you to sort out which one you're going to enjoy doing more.
Ah, yes, well, I prefer teaching because of the global prestige. That really does attract me.
Great! I think you should follow your heart. I have an appointment with a doctor. I've got to go see you, Bibash.
Okay, bye, Seema.
Okay, students, so I hope you are doing and okay, are you ready for the second one? If you are still doing the first one, it's okay. Now it's time to get prepared for the next one. Are you ready for it? Okay, true false. So it's on page number 126. Are you ready? Okay, so here we go.
Grade 10, Unit 11. You'll hear a conversation between two friends about their preference between different jobs.
Hello, Bibash.
Hi, Seema.
You've just left college, haven't you?
Yes.
What are you going to do?
Well, it looks like a choice between teaching or going into business, and
Ah,
I think I'd much prefer teaching.
great!
Because, well, it's a prestigious job. You'll get international recognition, too.
But Bibash, teacher's pay is not similar to business.
No, it used to be, teaching pay used to be very bad, but it's much improved now.
Really?
Of course.
Oh, but I mean, wouldn't you get bored with the same routine year after year teaching the same material to children and...
And that's another thing. It wouldn't be anything as risky as business. Teaching is extremely stimulating. It's new every day. I'm sure I'd enjoy it.
But I mean, there's so much variety in business. I mean, look at my job. I'm dealing with people and their problems. There are new situations to cope with all the time.
Well, maybe, but take responsibility. The you don't need as great as a sense of responsibility for your kind of work as you do in teaching. Teaching all those children, all those parents, not to mention the other teachers.
I think there's a tremendous number of differences between teaching and business, and Bibash, really, it's just up to you to sort out which one you're going to enjoy doing more.
Ah, yes, well, I prefer teaching because of the global prestige. That really does attract me.
Great! I think you should follow your heart. I have an appointment with a doctor. I've got to go see you, Bibash.
Okay, bye, Seema.
Okay, students, now I hope you are doing, and now you have done the second exercise. Okay, don't worry even if you have any mistakes. Okay, now let's deal with these questions. So I hope you have already done anyway. Okay, Bivas has recently left his what? Job, school, college, home. So which option have you ticked? I think college. Is it your answer? So Bivas has a choice between what? Teaching, office work, teaching and business, business and office work, teaching and cooking. So which of the options? I think you have done this one. Next, Bivas thinks that teaching is a job. Teaching is a what? Boring job, risky job, a monotonous. Monotonous, you know the meaning? Means monotonous अल्छी लाग्ने monotonous monotony भन्छ नि हैन monotonous prestigious which have you ticked this one okay prestigious and in the past payment was not attractive in in the past payment was not attractive in business office work teaching cooking so which of the option so do you think is correct one? Of course, teaching. Seema prefers business because what? Why does she prefer business? Because there is a variety in it, or it is more challenging, or is it stimulating, or it is more prestigious? Which of the options has she said? Okay, this one because she sees variety in it. Okay, now second one. Listen to the conversation again and decide whether the following statements are true or false. In the past, the teacher's salary was not high. In the past. So please listen, I think you heard it carefully. So in the past, teacher's salary was not high. It's true. Okay, it's true. Business is not as risky as teaching. Is not risky. So is it true or false? So what have you written? So perhaps you have written false. Okay, because we will find it later. So teaching requires a great sense of responsibility. Is it true or false? What have you mentioned? I think all of you have gone with true. You have written true. So C. Seema prefers teaching. Does she prefer teaching? No. She prefers business. Yeah. So it's Seema prefers teaching. It's false. Next one. Seema believes that we need to choose the job which we enjoy doing. Yes. It's true. Okay, I think so, but let's check in our audio. Are you ready for the first one?
Grade 10, Unit 11. You'll hear a conversation between two friends about their preference between different jobs.
Hello, Bibash.
Hi, Seema.
You've just left college, haven't you?
Yes.
What are you going to do?
Well, it looks like a choice between teaching or going into business, and
Ah,
I think I'd much prefer teaching.
great.
Because, well, it's a prestigious job. You'll get international recognition, too.
But, Bibash, teachers' pay is not similar to business.
No, it used to be, teaching pay used to be very bad, but it's much improved now.
Really?
Of course.
Oh, but I mean, wouldn't you get bored with the same routine year after year teaching the same material to children and...
And that's another thing. It wouldn't be anything as risky as business. Teaching is extremely stimulating. It's new every day. I'm sure I'd enjoy it.
But I mean, there's so much variety in business. I mean, look at my job. I'm dealing with people and their problems. There are new situations to cope with all the time.
If you means you have got the answers, all the correct answers, congratulations on it. And then now let's go with the second one. So are you ready for checking it, for correcting them? Okay, let's get started again. Let's get continued.
Grade 10, Unit 11. You'll hear a conversation between two friends about their preference between different jobs.
Hello, Bibash.
Hi, Seema.
You've just left college, haven't you?
Yes.
What are you going to do?
Well, it looks like a choice between teaching or going into business, and
Ah,
I think I'd much prefer teaching.
great.
Because, well, it's a prestigious job. You'll get international recognition, too.
But, Bibash, teachers' pay is not similar to business.
No, it used to be, teaching pay used to be very bad, but it's much improved now.
Really?
Of course.
Oh, but I mean, wouldn't you get bored with the same routine year after year teaching the same material to children
And that's another thing. It wouldn't be anything as risky as business. Teaching is extremely stimulating. It's new every day. I'm sure I'd enjoy it.
But I mean, there's so much variety in business. I mean, look at my job. I'm dealing with people and their problems. There are new situations to cope with all the time.
Well, maybe, but take responsibility. You don't need as great as a sense of responsibility for your kind of work as you do in teaching. Teaching all those children, all those parents, not to mention the other teachers.
I think there's a tremendous number of differences between teaching and business, and Bibash, really, it's just up to you to sort out which one you're going to enjoy doing more.
Ah, yes, well, I prefer teaching because of the global prestige. That really does attract me.
Great. I think you should follow your heart. I have an appointment with a doctor. I've got to go. See you, Bibash.
Okay.
Okay, students, I hope you all got the correct answers again. So in the past, the teacher's salary was not high. Bivas says that, yeah, but it has been improved. So it wouldn't be anything as risky as business. So it means business is risky. It's incorrect, false, yeah. Teaching requires great sense of responsibility because the teacher has to do lots of things, get preparations, yeah, do preparations. Seema prefers business. Obviously, it's a wrong answer, it's false. And Seema believes that we need to we need to go with the profession which we find, which our heart enjoys, okay. Okay, students, now final activity. Write a couple of paragraphs explaining which profession would you like to pursue, means would you like to follow in the future. It is up to you. So you can do this act with your teachers as well as your friends. So if you have any confusion, or if you want to get some more enhanced ideas, you can go with your, means you can ask for the ideas with your teacher. Okay, students, now here today was a great audio about teaching and professions. So Bivas he prefers teaching, whereas Seema prefers business, because they have their own opinions. Now it is up to you which you prefer. So final question. So which profession does Bivas prefer? Yeah, which profession does Bivas prefer? Why? So Bivas prefers which profession? Obviously teaching, because of lots of things. He thinks it is because a teacher gets international recognition. Yeah, it is more prestigious. Is that clear? Prestigious job. So and it is extremely stimulating as well. Okay students, that's all for today. I'm very thank you a lot for listening to me with your great patience. Namaste and bye.